Welcome back to Have I Got News for You. Time for a game called Who Did What.
I feel like you should give that a little pepper when you say that. Like, I feel like it should be, I feel like it should be like a thing.
Okay. We're going to play a game called Who Did What? We will start with 3 people from the news and pop culture. I'll name a job one of them did before they got famous, and you have to guess who did what? Who had a job glazing hams? Was it Gina Davis, Paul Rudd, or David Lynch?
Paul Rudd's been famous since before he was born.
I was gonna say he's Jewish. He's not allowed to touch that.
Oh. I feel like Gina Davis go to work. I bet she has had 49 jobs.
I want to say it's David Lynch. David Lynch feels that's such a weird job, glazing hams.
And he's weird.
That's what I'm saying.
I say the Jewish boy cut the ham.
Just say Paul Rudd. He's right. The answer is Paul Rudd.
Are you serious? That's why I ain't saying it. Okay, good.
Yeah, the Jewish boy touched the ham. Here's Paul Rudd talking through his process.
There was more than just a basic glaze. I had to. It was a full day. A torch and a sugar sifter. And it's a kind of a repeated motion of sift. You know, just the back. You get a rhythm down. That's where the art comes in. And then.
Okay, next up. Tell me, who did what? Who was a live mannequin in a shop window?
That's hard because that's weird, and that's David Lynch.
But Gina Davis looks like she would be a mannequin.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I would buy clothes that she was wearing.
Yeah.
I want to say David Lynch.
I just want it to be David Lynch.
We all want it to be David Lynch.
David Lynch. David Lynch.
Gina Davis.
Yes, of course. You see the mannequin there, ain't got no junk.
Davis was working retail at Ann Taylor when she decided on a lark to just go sit in a window with one of the mannequins, and it went over so well that Ann Taylor ended up hiring her to sit in the store window on weekends due to her, quote, uncanny ability to be still. I mean, if that don't work, you can be one of them robot men in time.
Can I have the camera? Hey, Ann Taylor. It's me, Ruffin. I don't move from Saturday to Tuesday. That's every week, and you can have that for the low, low price of whatever you were paying Gina Davis.
And of course, we have David Lynch.
I want to say like harmonica carver.
Like a cog tester.
Yeah. He worked at Roto-Rooter. With that thing going.
Oh, the pipe snake?
Yeah, uh-huh.
You think he worked at Roto-Rooter?
But if we're just making up shit, what difference does it matter?
Yeah, get off our back, Roy.
George is a legend, Roy.
You think David Lynch worked at Roto-Rooter? Answer. David Lynch was a part-time plumber.
That is not true. I could not have guessed that.
Over the 5-year production of his film Eraserhead, David Lynch worked as a part-time plumber, saying, quote, it's a satisfying thing to direct water successfully.
Like, while he was directing,
while he was
also
directing,
plumbing?
he was working as a plumber. David Lynch was so influenced by his time as a plumber.
How influenced was he?
He installed a urinal in his office.
I'll share with you my urinal, swing-out urinal. In England, they call it the urinal. So when the water goes on, flows right out the drain that you saw into the urinal and on out and away.
That fool is peeing in a sink.
Who was a courtroom sketch artist? Was it Lindsey Graham, Terry Cruz, or Matthew McConaughey?
Oh,
Interesting.
Wow.
I feel like Terry Crews is a very good artist, right? I feel like during the pandemic, there was like viral tweets of him with like gorgeous artwork.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
We have our
I
answer?
think he's also like very good at music. Do I just have a crush? No.
I do think it's Terry Crews. We would like to steal Karen's answer.
The former courtroom sketch artist was Terry Crews. Cruz said the job as a courtroom sketch artist was, quote, "My first job in entertainment. I drew courtroom sketches for the worst murder case in Flint, Michigan history."
Oh my God.
He said it's my first job in the entertainment industry?
That's how you start in entertainment. Some people draw the pictures of the murderers and then it'd be an agent out in the lobby. "I saw your pictures, kid." And come on. Terry is actually pretty cold with the pencil. Here's some of Terry's artwork that he drew of his America's Got Talent co-stars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But everybody knows courtroom sketch artists. It's a quick and dirty job. Sometimes the cases are fast, so I'm gonna show you a courtroom sketch of somebody famous in the court, and you tell me who it is.
That's Puffy.
Okay?
Gotta be.
Ro Khana, any guesses?
I go with that.
You don't want to just throw out Chris Rock? Just as...
No.
It kinda, come on, that kinda...
Does look a little bit like Chris Rock.
You're right, that's Sean Diddy Combs. It's so bad, it's like, if it wasn't Diddy, we'd be like, man, that's racist. Who's this lady litigant?
Oh.
Looks like Melania.
I was gonna guess Melania. Doesn't it look like Melania?
When would she be in court supporting Trump?
That's a great,
That's a
great
really
question.
Good point. Yeah. I think I'm out of white women. I don't know anymore.
She got 4 white women in her file.
I'm done. If I learn a new one of them has to go.
Our guess is Amy Adams.
That's Lori Loughlin appearing in court for her role in the college admissions scandal in 2019.
All right, but that's actually a pretty good sketch. It's just that we all forgot about her.
Yeah.
Remember when that was the biggest scandal in America?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Cheating to get your kids in college? That was pre-COVID. That was the good old days.
Beautiful.
All right, tell me who did what. Which one ran a pool hall? Lindsey Graham or Matthew McConaughey?
I know this one.
Oh, it has to be Matthew McConaughey.
That's kind of a cool thing to do.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
We freaking go with the fun guy.
The answer is Lindsey Graham.
Yes, Lindsey Graham once ran a pool hall. In his memoir, Lindsey Graham talks about working the pool hall section of his parents' combination bar, restaurant, liquor store, and pool hall called the Sanitary Cafe. No. Ah, yes, nothing makes you suspicious of whether or not you should eat there. Like naming your place after the name of a bathroom. What weird job did Matthew McConaughey have?
There isn't a thing you could say that I would not believe. Kidnapper. He worked at a dude ranch, call center.
Cowboy.
Ooh.
Insurance salesman.
As part of his maintenance job at a golf course, Matthew McConaughey used to kill armadillos for a living.
All right. I lied, you got me.
I was not gonna guess
I was never-
armadillo killer.
That was who did what. We'll be right back.